What's up, y'all? It's 3ohblack, and I'm on Digital Discourse.
Welcome to Digital Discourse. Welcome to Digital Discourse. Yeah.
All right, back with another episode. You see, if you in DC, DMV area, you already know who this is. You don't need much of a introduction. 3ohblack, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. How you, Slim?
I'm good. Appreciate you for coming through, man.
Thanks for having me.
You got the new project out, Picasso.
Mm-hmm.
How this been going for you?
That joint cool. It's just like a project to show people, like, I'm back dropping music for real. My next project I'm gonna drop a project called, I want to call it Legend or Legend Ali, naming after my son.
Okay.
But that joint really done for real too. That's like a more mature project, so I really can't wait to drop that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm giving it like a little time because I got some stuff I got to handle in between. So
Okay.
I can't wait till that come out.
I watched quite a few podcasts to catch up on you before we did this interview, and my favorite one was when you was doing Jay Hill. That jump was kind of fire. And on there, my favorite part, and I guess I'll just start with this. You was like, "Men don't get no breaks."
For real.
That shit hit home. I was like, "Damn, that's real."
Yeah, men definitely don't get no breaks, bro. You gotta be the provider. You gotta do something. You never really get a break, like no matter what.
What you was thinking about when you said that?
I mean, life for real. Like my whole life, I never really had a break. Like this probably the longest break I took right now. Like I took a break from. I gotta take a break. I took a break from music. I took a break to get myself together mentally, physically, everything. Like, but I feel like men just don't have time to focus on their self. They always like if you that like a real man, like in your family stuff, you gotta provide for people. You gotta take care. And I'm the person that like make sure everybody good. So I never ever really had a break to take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely was thinking about that.
You feel like you need that?
Yeah, I needed it. I feel better right now. Like I felt drained over the last couple of years. I really was feeling drained. Like everything, like my phone never was stopping ring. Like it would never stop ringing. Like, where you at? I'm in Miami. Where you at? Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Like I never would get a break. People call, I need this. I need that. Like motherfucker call me, ask me for a car. Like buy me a car. I'm like, buy you a car? Like what? Like I just wasn't getting a break from nothing. Like.
Nah, I seen you. I've been watching. You always been on something like since. I don't even before you pop.
Nah, for real. That's what I'm telling people. I've been kind of cool my whole life.
Yeah. I remember when, I think the first time I started peeping that you was like really like doing something about to be on your way was these bitches on my, cause I got money.
That was my first real song.
Yeah, once I saw that, I was like, oh, this nigga.
That was like my first song I ever heard in clubs. They was playing that song. They was like, hey, we pay you to come. I was like, y'all pay me to come to the club? Whoa. That was my first time going to a real club. When I dropped that song. I had a release party for that song.
Really?
At, what was that club called? Vita. Wasn't Vita on?
Was it Lotus?
Nah.
Okay.
It was one of them clubs though, like right across the street from Rose Bar. It was something else. But that was my first time going to a real club. I was confused in that jump. Like
Really?
I ain't know what's going on.
Getting paid. How much you get paid for the first jump?
Probably like $500 or something. Maybe $300. Like I don't even think it was that much. But I'm like, shit, this something.
Yeah, actually out the gate. That's
I'm like $300. Let me get that. Like I'm used to being in a band and we splitting like $1,000 and stuff like that. $1,000, $1,500. Like I'm leaving shows getting $50 in the go-go band. Like my first jump by myself, I get $300. I ain't had to rap. I ain't had to do nothing for it. I just had to come in here and stand on the couch.
And that's what did it for you. That's when it's like, all right, I'm about to go in.
Now what really did it was an accident. It was Frostburg. Frostburg hit me up to perform and they jumped. So they like, I used to fake and be my own manager before I had a manager. So when people would be emailing me, they'd be thinking they talking to my manager, but they talking to me. So I'd be like, they'd be like, how much you want to do? 15-minute set, Frostburg University homecoming. I'm like, man, just give me $5. I wanted $500. I'm like, I just got $500 from the club. I'm like, man, just give me $5. They was like, we don't really have 5,000. Can we see you 3,000? I was like, 1,000? I was like, yeah, send that. I was like, oh yeah, I just got like 3 bands on accident. I didn't even want that.
Damn.
I was like, oh shit, so I must be good at this. They give me $3,000 to come rap.
Yeah. Nah, that's fire.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, me lock in with this.
It's funny that you saying that you was faking to be a manager, because I remember when you was early rapping, I was rapping back then, and the advice you gave me was to like just make it look like you bigger than what you are.
I'm
Like,
telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Like I just told y'all, I was in LA. Everybody probably like, damn, this nigga getting money. This nigga got a big penthouse in LA. Like my man Pedro sent me out LA. He had a spot out there. Him and my man Gooch had a spot in LA, and they was like, man, you go to the LA spot and just sit out there. They paying for my studio sessions. They were like, we want you to really take this serious. I'm like, all right. So, like, you just gotta fake it till you make it. But when I say fake it till I make it, that's what I mean. Like, cause this is what I'm really doing.
mm-hmm.
I'm really living in here. I ain't paying no rent though, but this is my spot. It ain't no lies going on in my music or nothing, but
right.
I'm showing y'all what I'm doing. Like, people like, damn, this nigga doing this nigga. Then I'm in the studio with like Famous Dex. I drop a song with Famous Dex. Like, oh, that nigga got a song with Dex. I'm like, you gotta like just show what you doing. Like, that's what I believe in for real.
Nah, it makes sense. Famous Dex was that your first big feature? I thought it was Moneybag, but I forgot even
Hell
about
nah,
Famous
like,
Dex.
I did a song with Famous Dex when he was in there. I get the drift from my walk when he was lit. Like, I was living in LA in like 2017 when I did a song with him. Gave me like my first little gelato. He was a cool nigga. Like, I just was talking to Famous Dex like probably like a month or 2 ago. He like, damn, bro, you came a long way. I'm like, appreciate it. Like, first, like and then I'm a street nigga. I'm like a hustler for real. That whole day I'm talking him down to get a feature. Like, he like, I think he wanted like 6,000-7,000. I'm like, I ain't got that much. Like, I got like 2,500. He like, nah. Mind you, this started at like noon. Like, this is little manager, it's like a little white boy named Jake. Man, Jake going back and forth all day. Like, Jake keep hitting my Instagram every 2 hours. What's up, bro? You come up with like a couple more dollars? Nope, still got 2,500. The whole entire day hit like midnight. Jake like, what you got? I was like, I got 2,500. He's like, all right, come to the studio. He said he'll do it. I was like, all right, but I knew he was gonna do it. Nigga, I rap too, so I know how this shit work now.
Yeah, he
you gonna
already
take
did.
this money, you in another city for real? You want this quick little money? Like, to go rap right quick? Yeah, let me get that.
Nah, it makes sense. Shout out to you for playing that smart. I remember when you did the you had the joint, was it Paper Cuts with Gunna and Mud with Lil Baby? Once I saw
whole
that
tape was crazy. That was the Gunna on there, Baby on there, and Moneybag all on one tape.
you had something else on there. You had a song there that started off with a J.
What a J.
It was the song I liked the most on there. I forgot what the fuck the name
What
was.
a J.
Somebody pull up the track list.
I know it was back in the day. It was what else on there? What a J.
Fuck, what was the name? Like, you talking about
The
jumping
tape. The tape called Who Won It. That was on the Who Won It.
Somebody pull
joint.
the track list up real quick. Let me see it.
I know JG Riff on that jump.
What song was it? And I remember I was like, dang, he should have put Baby on this one.
It's called a J.
Job. You got a junk called Job on here.
Job. Shit like a job to me. I'm in the studio 9 to 5. This shit like a job. For real, y'all. I really go to the studio 9 to 5. Just telling y'all that.
I'm going to figure it out later, but it might have been Hustler, Baby.
That's the jump with Riff.
It might have been that. I think it was that.
That was like, I ain't gonna lie, that was probably like my favorite song.
Yeah, when I heard this, I was like, I wish he'd have put Baby on this one.
I think I recorded, that's probably the last song I recorded for that project.
Okay.
And I hit up Riff like, hey, I need you on there. He like, man, you knew this was for me when you recorded it. I'm like,
Nah, that jump was fire.
Yeah, Riff be cranking. Shout out JG Riff.
But when I seen all that, I was like, damn, this nigga about to be out of here for real.
And then COVID was just punching me in my face.
Damn, is that what I was gonna ask you? Like, was there something like in that time where you ain't capitalized?
I dropped that during COVID.
Okay.
Like, so it's like I couldn't go to club. Clubs was closed. I couldn't really do nothing. Like, I'm dropping all this shit, sitting in Miami in the house, like, can't do anything.
Damn.
Couldn't do nothing. Like,
you couldn't get the internet? Like, how that even work?
I mean, the internet was cool because the numbers was crazy on the tape.
Yeah.
But like,
The in person is really how you make
Shooting
it stick.
videos was difficult because a lot of people ain't want to be around people. My father had just died from COVID. I didn't want to be around people. Like I literally was in the house by myself for COVID. Like some of my men will fly down sometimes. Like, man, this nigga needs some company. Like one of my men came down there, stayed a couple months. But I was dolo during COVID. But COVID really messed everything up.
Damn, that is terrible time, and that makes sense. And all talk blew up right before COVID too.
But I'm so glad though, cause I signed and got like a bag right before COVID hit. Like I signed, I probably was on Capital roster for like 2 months before COVID hit. So
Okay.
I just got a bag right quick to just survive through COVID.
That was right off all talk.
Yeah, so I think I signed to Capital in like November, I believe, November or December. COVID started March the 17th or something like the COVID shutdown. Like,
Yeah.
They shut Miami down like March 17th. Like no outside, like military out that junk. You outside, you going to jail.
Damn. Do the labels let you do what you want, or they like was holding you
I was
back?
doing whatever I wanted.
You had a distribution deal, I think.
Yeah, I was like dropping what I wanted. I was just sending them songs. Drop this. I had like a 20-song deal, so I was breaking it down how I wanted. Like I had other labels hit me up like, man, get that shit over with right now. Drop 20 songs right now. Come over here. I'm like, damn. Then COVID hit. I'm like, fuck. So I started like taking my time with that shit because I like broke my deal down. Like I was like, I don't want all that right now. Like give me $250 now. When I'm halfway done, give me another $250. Then they was giving me money to promote my albums and shit like that. So
did any other labels like who was throwing you the offers try to like hit you with some kind of finesse or anything?
not really.
But they was kind of straight up.
They was talking to my lawyer.
Okay.
So like Atlantic, I was fucking with Dallas Martin. Like that's why I really wanted to go honestly. But I'm like, this is my first situation. So I'm letting somebody who I really think, like somebody I think know what they doing, because I had my people's books on my end. So I'm like, all right, obviously he know what he doing. He said it's the best deal. I'm gonna take it. But in my head, I'm like, I'm trying to go over here with that. Now I'm in the studio with like Roddy Ricch and shit like that. I'm like, I like it over here. Like that shit was like on like them old Tupac movies and shit with like Suge, and I got niggas in the studio lit like that. Like that's how I felt going to Atlantic. I'm like, this shit fun. Like it's like motherfuckers in here getting tattoos. The other room, you got Yellow Beezy recording. Motherfuckers playing basketball out front. Like I'm like, all my favorite rappers under this roof right now just working. But that's why I shout out to Dallas Martin, because he was never like a weird nigga. Like, you know, I probably some labels, because he the song with Moneybag, he got to take Keith's beat for me. He pulled it up. Like he put me on the spot. We just in the studio drinking. He like, man, I see all these songs you playing, but I want to see you make a song right here on the spot. He was like, I'm gonna cut on some beats. I said, ain't no some beats. You cut on one beat, just pull it up, and I'm gonna go rap. And he cut on that whole up beat. I went in there. I probably did like 4 songs, and when I didn't sign to them, but I'm still in contact with him. Like we still talk to this day. I'm like, hey, that song I recorded, because I recorded that song probably like a year or something, probably longer than that before it dropped. So I'm calling him like, do you still got the session from a year and a half ago up Atlantic? Can I get that? He like, I'm gonna get it for you. Send me my session, send me the stems, put me in contact with Tay Keith, get that worked out with the beat. So I'm like, a lot of people not doing that. Like some niggas like, you didn't sign with me, fuck you. But shout out to bro, that's a real genuine nigga.
Nah, that's solid. That's
real.
definitely not how the stories I be hearing how it go.
You definitely got your weirdos, but you got you could tell who a cool, genuine nigga. Like coming from like a janky type of area, I could feel janky vibes and I could feel genuine vibes. So it's like I real life felt genuine vibes with bro.
Okay. Since All Talk was like your biggest song, do you ever feel some pressure that you gotta make some music like some murder music?
Nah, I ain't on that no more. I'm too old for that. Like, I mean, I still talk about like even the Picasso tape. I feel like that's like a real street kind of tape to me. But I just did that just to give it to him right quick. Like, here goes some music. I recorded that tape in the day. Like, all right, this is what they want. I'm gonna give them some. I feel like a lot of good artists dumb their music down. I think I used to tell you this, like, dumb your shit down. Like, your shit was like that.
Probably, yeah.
Like,
We was rapping.
Yeah, like, you gotta dumb it down for, Like this shit right now is just all straight crash out music. Like there's no real music out. That's why I'm like I'm gonna step away from this shit right quick and just figure something else out. Like what I want to do, what can I do with the music. So I feel like I'm not even on no crash out music.
You feel like you can like make it without that though? Like you can do another thing?
I think I can.
Okay.
Like I really think I could do anything, bro. I done did all this shit now. Like I really think it's possible for me to do any fucking thing.
Nah, that makes sense. You already did it once. Why
Yeah,
not do it
like if
twice?
I could do something once, I could do the shit twice. But I'm gonna do it way different though. Like I want my next song that blow up be like some shit you not even expecting, like something for like females or some shit like that. You're like, oh, I was not expecting this from this nigga. Like, so it's possible.
Nah, that shit could work. I can see it for
All that murder, shoot 'em up, bang, bang shit. That shit just getting niggas crashing out over this shit. The rappers dying every day because the shit they talking about. Like, I might go make some poetic shit, man. Leave me alone, bro. I ain't on that. Niggas got kids and shit now.
You ever feel like that you gotta like get another skill outside of rap?
Yeah, this shit not about rap no more.
Yeah.
Like, I've been getting into acting.
For real?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh yeah, you about to be in New Balance Boys or something like
Got
that, right?
the New Balance Boys joint coming out. It's like my first like movie where I'm like a main character. I wasn't even supposed to be a main character in this movie.
For real.
I just like I'm good with words. Like I really talk this nigga into making me like the main. I'm like the main character. Like, and I just talked him into doing it, and he did it. I was like, damn. Yeah, I see that shit. I talked him out a lot of shit in this movie. When the movie come out, we could talk about what I talked him out of after you see the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, New Balance Boy movies. I got a couple movies on Tubi.
Okay, so acting the side thing. Well,
Yeah.
that's just another lane you gonna go down.
I think that could be like the main lane. Like I got like a real people personality. I feel like that could be like the one. Like
I can see it. You definitely got the personality. I can see it.
yeah, it's like I feel like you just gotta be burnt out to be an actor. Real
Yeah.
burnt out.
All right. When you was talking about the janky vibes with the labels and everything, and you were saying like you can peep it and all that. When you was coming up, did you have to start making your circle tighter, or you could still like have everybody?
No, I had to learn the hard way. When I was coming up, we was like I got on us. We used to be like 50 deep inside the club, and now it's 5. Like we really used to go to the club like 50, 100 deep. Like niggas just show up, and I'm like, security, like I can't let everybody in free. You gotta pick like 10 to 15. I'm like, okay, but now I show up. This shit like calm now. Like I show up with 5 people. Like, but you just gotta sit back and see who really. Some shit you just gotta learn from. Like that's me though. Shit gotta happen for me to learn from it. Like you can't tell me something really gonna happen. I gotta really learn from it. Like we'll see it happen first.
So what you learn?
Everybody ain't loyal. Everybody, like a lot of people just just riding the wave for real. Like shit lit right now. We gonna fuck with bro until shit not lit. Like I stopped rapping for a reason, right? I was like, let's see who really fuck with me if I start rapping right quick. Like shit get fucked up a little bit. Let's see who. And then I really was saying that, so that helped me. Who calling me? Like when I'm telling people I don't got it, who calling back to check them on me? You good? You could just call me and say, let's get on the game. Like, who playing the game with me? I pay attention to all that. Like,
Yeah.
because a lot of niggas just disappeared. But then as soon as your face on like a flyer with like some crazy shit, like, all right, a lot of niggas switched up, disappeared, all this crazy shit. Future bought me out at Verizon Center, Doughboy, at the Future concert. My phone started going crazy. Proud of you, bro. Love you. I knew you, man. That's this. Yeah. Man, bitch. Stop fucking texting me. Like, I changed my number. My phone don't ring no more.
Hey, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, shit's
Every
slow.
success story, they always talking like everybody can't come.
Yeah, but and then people make it seem like it's the person changing up. No, like, I don't think I know how to change up, bro. Like, this is me. I got a big ass heart. Like I fuck with too many people. Like, but I think people. What they say? How the little saying go? They say, "What the fuck is
Money don't change you, it change people
money
around you.
don't change people. It's really the people around them change. Like motherfuckers. Like when the fuck motherfuckers start asking me to get them a car? And like,
That's insane.
nigga, you don't get the fuck on.
Right.
Like, my own mother don't even ask me for nothing for real. Like, my mother get whatever, but she don't ask for shit.
Nah, cars.
Like, nothing even was making my mother like, I'm like, the fuck? I just gave you like 5,000. Why you not happy? Thank you. And she'll just put it up.
Sound like my mother.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, you ain't happy? Here you go 5,000 some flowers. Thank you.
That's funny.
Okay.
How you think having a son affected your growth? You think that's why you slowed down and want to switch up the music and all that?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I don't even want him hearing that dumb shit for real. Like, I want to make this shit more mature. Like, it's not even just him. It's like just being around more successful people. I'm hearing the type of music they listen to. I want to make music that you could cut on in the car with your grandmother and shit. Like, cut this shit off. Like, so when this new shit that I got when it dropped, I'm telling you, it's like shit you could cut on the car with anybody. Your uncles would be like, damn, y'all know who this? Like, but my son definitely, he had like a part in that. He definitely made me change. He definitely made me change a lot of shit that I was doing though. Like, cause a couple years ago I ain't even care for real. Like, I probably would have crashed out on a bunch of shit. Like, a lot of shit I think about doing now.
Okay, you got something to lose now. Makes sense.
Like, other than that, before that, I ain't really care. Whatever happened. Like, niggas would be shooting, and I'd be standing there, like, and motherfuckers be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, they ain't shooting at me. Now I just don't even put myself in situations now. Like, if I feel like something gonna happen there, I don't even go. Like, pool parties, won't go to them. Shit with too many people on it, don't go to it. It's gonna be too crowded. Who all gonna be there? Not going.
I feel that.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
That's smart. Good
I like sitting in the house now, bro.
When I was watching your interview with you was on the front porch or something. You was talking about when you was growing up, you was hanging out with just like older people and shit. You think that's why niggas is crashing out today? They ain't really got no guidance.
Fuck no, they're like, yeah, like they really don't though. Like, I be trying, but the young niggas, they carrying you. Like, they don't care. Like, at least we had respect. Like, the older niggas, man, go to fucking house. We gonna go to fucking house. We'll go sit on the porch or something. We gonna get from where we at. These young niggas now, fuck no, boy. Who your bitch ass talking to? Like, I'm the bitch. like nigga got you questioned in life. Like, man, I'm a bitch ass nigga. Like, do your thing, young. Like, put the switch up. I don't want no smoke, shorty. Like, but but I don't think it's just that though. I think it's nothing for them to do.
Yeah.
We had shit to do. Like, we was having, like, it's still football teams and shit like that, but like, I was really putting myself in football and shit like that. We had rec centers. We had school dances and shit like that. We had go-go's. Like, it was just stuff to do for kids. What can these kids do now? They probably got like football and stuff like that, but that's probably really on your parents for to take you to do all that. But what can you do other than that?
Other than just be outside in the mix.
I don't even be seeing kids play. Nothing we play. I don't see kids jumping rope. I don't see kids playing basketball on crates. I don't see throwback tackle. I don't see none of this shit. Is dinosaurs now. That shit is long gone. Like, I just don't see it. And I feel like that's part of the problem.
Nah, that makes sense. Niggas just in the house consuming bullshit.
But they be like, why you don't go do this? I keep myself away from harm's way. Like, I want shit to change, but niggas, it's like I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, if people be, what can they do to change this? What can we do to? Man, this shit looks scary. Like, I don't know what to do to change nothing. Like,
and I saw because you had posted that picture with 9 Milli, and niggas was just doing so much in the comments. I'm like, damn.
And this my own neighborhood though, but I love them like a fat leg, love cake. But I understood their situation. And they, like, on the internet, I don't care. Say what you want on the internet, but at the end of the day, we're going to have a talk. Like, I had a talk with a bunch of people that was making, like, negative comments. And I got 100% where they was coming from, though. Like, but they got 100% where I was coming from. I'm like, we just took a picture. Like, I agree with 9 Milli message. But I didn't say this stuff. Like, they talking about 3ohblack 3ohblack stops the beef between Lynch Mob and Big 3 I think y'all should stop it, but who am I to like say anything? But they realized, all right, bruh didn't say none of this shit. Bruh just took a picture with a nigga. But I get where they coming from, because I'm not outside. I don't know what they going through on the daily, but I tell niggas always, I don't sit in the hood no more.
Yeah.
That I used to do that shit every day, like block parties, we was doing all that. But now I don't sit in the trenches no more, so I can't really say too much about what they got going on, because these youngers out here going to war, risking their life every day, trying to feed their families.
Yeah. I definitely see both sides.
Yeah,
of it.
so it's like it's 50-50, but a lot of people, you got to sit down and talk it out. Like, if I was a nigga that just, feel how you feel, whatever, I see it. Nah, we gonna talk this out. What's up? Like, you get where I come from, I get where you come from.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. Like, I got shit coming with my hood too. Like, people like 3ohblack he don't fuck with none of the Big 3 niggas, blah, 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 blah. We just sat down, had talks. We got shit coming. Like, I'm gonna let them turn up and beat it. I'm about to make the for females kind of chill vibe music. I'm the overhead now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let them get rowdy on there and do what y'all want to do. Like, but if that's their outlet and that's what they want to do, I'm going to be there for them to get them in the studio and do something positive. Like, that's the least a nigga could do.
Yeah, nah, that's something, and it's definitely gonna benefit at least them in the long run. But I'm surprised you even doing that. You always come off. I mean, I guess that's a little bit more of a delicate situation, but for the most part, you come off like you don't really even be caring what niggas think.
I really don't. But I feel like when I had a son, I started, like, my heart got bigger. Like, I started caring way more than, like, I used to didn't give a fuck. I was like, boy, fuck y'all. Like, but now it's like I really care about, like, the youth and shit like that. Like, I understand some people don't got fathers in their life. Some people come from wild situations. Cause I used to be in that wild situation. So, like, I kind of get it now. Like, it's like my heart make me understand it. So, I care a little bit now. I ain't really used to care at all.
Nah, I feel that might be an age thing because I care way more than
I be
used
watching
to.
shit like, damn, this is sad, bro. Like,
Seriously. I was on U Street and it was like these group of kids and one of them had a hammer and he was like, fuck y'all looking at? And I was just like, normally that'd be funny, but I was like, why does this 8-year-old think he needs to protect himself with a hammer?
8?
They was no more than fucking 3 feet tall. Like, they was tiny. Just out there cussing and shit, and that shit was sad to me.
Yeah, I used to like laugh and shit like that.
Yeah, I was
I'm
sad.
like, youngin, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, nah, I get it.
Shit fucked up.
It's super fucked up. 2 more questions. Getting eyes on you from outside the DMV. Like, what's the best way to go about that?
I don't know. I just be me. I don't really, and I lived everywhere for real. Like, I lived in LA and tapped in with them. But even when I'm in them cities, I don't just, let me go kick it with these niggas. Let me go find who. I just be me everywhere I go, and I always get pointed in the right direction. Like, Miami, I'm plugged in Miami because I went to Miami. I didn't geek out. I just was me. Like, the owners would be calling my phone. Like, I be in the house and the owner call, hey, like, nigga know me and Quinn cool, Quinn Cook. Hey, Quinn, the Lakers just rented my club out. They having a private party. Want to come? Like, just hurry up and get here before them. Like, people just put me in the right rooms because of the genuine nigga I am. They know I'm not gonna geek out. I'm not gonna be on no wild shit. I'm a chill nigga. So I just feel like you be yourself, shit'll just flow the right way.
You feel like you gotta at least like travel? Like, you gotta at least go to the right
Yeah,
areas?
bro, you can't just, that's why I be trying to tell niggas, there's a whole world out there, bro. Like, people think it's just your hood, and I used to be the same way. My man Phil, shout out my man Phil and his mother, Miss Denise. High school, they started taking me to Florida. Like, in like 11th, 12th grade, we take a trip to Florida every year. And I just used to see shit like, damn, I used to look forward to that trip every year. Like, damn, like, it's a whole nother everything out here. Like, then I started going to Cali. I'm like, damn, this is here. Then I started going to other countries. This is here. It make you just want to see the world, and you gotta go see the world. I don't think you could just sit still and just be successful. Good shit always happen when you travel, especially when I travel. Great shit happens. Like, I enjoy myself.
Yeah, you learn a lot.
learn a lot, see a lot. I always end up with the right people. Like it be random stuff though. Like I went to. I randomly went to. I think I was bored and I just went to Miami. And I get down there, and I'm at the airport, and somebody like, "Hey, 3ohblack, blah blah blah. You down here with Wale for the show?" I'm like, "Wale, Wale got a show down here." Hey man, where you at? I heard you got a show down here. It was a private joint too. Nobody knew about it for real. I'm down here for the show. Where you at? Now I'm with Wale. You got me in the studio with Jalen Ramsey. I'm with the Young Guns. I'm like, and then when I'm in the rooms, I'm just myself. So then the nigga like Neefy and them will come out here from the Young Gun. Hey, man, we in Philly. We got this concert, man. Pop out, man. We in Baltimore. Pull up, man. You in town? Like I always get them calls because I always be me when I'm around people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like DC niggas, people fuck with us. Like we just, I don't know, we cool, we trendsetters. Like people fuck with DC niggas.
Mm-hmm. Definitely something to it.
The ones who really be they self though, like don't try to be nobody else. You never heard me rap like nobody else, talk like nobody else. I always been me. So you be yourself, get you a long way.
You do. Flock was talking about on the Tequila Talk podcast. He was like, "Y'all like real friends."
That's my brother, like.
Yeah, he was saying it like that's my nigga. Like
man, y'all know we all went to school together, like.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't know I was close like that. He was mean like saying.
I just got off the phone with Flock before I came here. Like Flock is my burnt out man. Like that's my dog type shit. Like.
Tell me a funny story that y'all two went through.
We got a bunch of them. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
So give me one now.
Let's give you a good. I mean, I feel like I tell this one all the time in gym. We was in gym and Wise. First of all, they fucked up putting me and Flock in the same class like immediately. That's the wrong thing you could have did as a schedule maker. Mm-hmm. Like I know you see these two names, they don't belong together. So Flock's this big ass nigga in gym. He like. Y'all remember big black Marcellus? His name was Marcellus, big black ugly ass nigga in school. Like, damn, I don't remember. You remember Marcellus, big black ugly ass, tall looking ass nigga? He like one of these cameras, like, motherfucker. So I hope Marcellus don't see this because he was a bully, so I can imagine what he is now. He keep fucking with Flock. Like, I think me and Flock just used to joan on niggas so much, like, and they would just get. Weren't you in our gym class? I just thought about that. This nigga was in my gym class. We in the locker room, Flock like, Marcellus just keep talking shit to Flock. Flock like, man, I'm a steal this shit. Flock is little. Like, Marcellus was big and black as shit. He like, I'm a steal this nigga, bro. I'm like, my God, go steal him, bro. I got you, bro. He's like, you gonna help me for real? I'm like, bro, I got you, bro. Mind you, I was just fighting on camera and was about to get kicked out of school. This is my senior year. I'm about to graduate. My mother had to go to school with me for like a week or 2 weeks for me to even graduate. Like literally sit in my classes for 2 weeks or some shit like that. So that shit over with. Me and Jim Flock want to fight Marcellus. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. I got you. It's that funny, bro. I'm like, I got you, bro. He like, hey. Interrupting my good story.
Put that on silent.
Nacho. But I'm like, I got you, bro. We get back to Miss Campbell little gym class. She got us lined up. She's taking a roll. Flock just steal Marcellus. I'm like, oh shit. Like, they picture a basketball court. Like this nigga Flock is skipping around the whole basketball court. Marcellus is trying to grab Flock.
Yeah, he's short too.
He's like, Marcellus really trying to get a hold of him. Like, he can't get him. Like, that nigga looking at me while he's skipping. I'm like, you could see I was a sneaky nigga. I used to sneak everybody. I don't know why I was like this. I used to sneak everybody. I don't care. But I'm about to sneak Marcellus. Like, I'm lining that shit up so perfect. Miss Campbell say, I see you. You're not going to graduate if you jump in this. I said, oh, shit. My mother only asked for one thing from me in my whole life. Graduate high school. I'm like, I'm finally here. That nigga just skipping. I'm like, you got it. Go ahead. You got it, bro. Keep skipping. Like, that nigga skipping. Marcellus ain't get him or nothing. I would have probably jumped in it if Marcellus would have got him. But that was a wild thing of me to not jump in that fight.
That was a lot to risk, though.
Yeah, bro, my mother never really asked me for too
Yeah,
much.
that's a big one.
I'm like, my mother just had to go to school, man, take off work for a week. I can't mess this up. Like, I'm going to get this shit beat out of me. Like, PlayStation 2, God. So, that's a wild story. Me and Flock got a bunch of wild stories. I feel like that's kind of the only, like...
Y'all ain't got no celebrity ones?
What you mean?
Like, since y'all both been who y'all are now.
Yeah, but it's kind of inappropriate.
All right, we can keep that off. Yeah, the fact that y'all known each other so long, they ain't try to get you in Thrax?
I wasn't even rapping for... I started rapping after kind of Thrax was like... I don't want to say a thing, but that was already them for real. That's they whole high school. That was they crew in school. Like,
Yeah.
We had our 5 Stars group in school and shit like that. But when they started Thrax, that was them.
Yeah.
I wasn't even rapping then.
Yeah, I can't remember when you had started.
I think this is probably my 10th year rapping.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably like right after they had their...
Yeah, they had already had like a tape or 2 tapes out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's around it, yeah, because I was listening to the movie jump.
Yeah.
When I first started kind of rapping, I was like, that's like that. But I was some shit. Like, I was trash when I first came out.
Wasn't everybody?
Yeah, if I was in charge of Thrax, I wouldn't want me in it when I first started rapping.
Nah, that makes sense.
I'd have fucked the movie up.
Well, that's all I got for you. The last thing I was going to say, if you had a positive message for the youth.
Be yourself, man. Be yourself. Stay in school. The typical shit for real. A message for the youth. If you sleeping and you having a drink, what's my camera again?
This one.
To the youth, like real serious shit. If you sleeping, right, and you see a toilet in your dreams, don't use the bathroom.
Great advice. All right. Well, that's all I got for you today, man. I appreciate you for coming. Anything you want to tell everybody to look out for? Anything? Don't pee in the bed. Like Black used to do.
I be peeing sometimes.
I'm sorry. You used to do a lot of wild shit. You was wearing USPA, peeing in the bed.
Why you keep saying I was wearing Polo Assassin, bro? Like,
Bruh,
is this part of like?
that was a real thing, bro. I should have took a picture.
Are you guys
man.
trying to discredit me on this podcast?
Nah, you came a long way, bro. You went with that shit now, but back then you was.
You know what? Watch what I do tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna tag you.
Okay, please.
I'm going to get a USPA outfit.
There we go. Make sure you wear the boots because you had the brown polo boots on too. We need the whole thing.
I think I did have them boots.
I'm not capping, bro.
I don't remember the shirt, but I remember the boots.
You didn't have a tag on the boots like you did on the shirt though, and it was the big horse. So don't try to cheap out when you do the boots.
I did that. That wasn't Polo Assassin. That was Ralph. It was the big red horse.
I think you had the Polo Assassin shirt.
No, it was the Polo joint. You popped the collar with it. Stop playing.
Collar was popped.
That's not USPA, boy. I never had no USPA. That was regular.
Nah,
Polo.
you're not supposed to rock it like that, but you.
Everybody was wearing that. That's why everybody was wearing the CFE and shit like that.
Nah, I'm saying you was rocking the USPA like it was Ralph.
It wasn't US. You keep saying United States.
On God, bro.
Polo Assassin.
Yes.
Like, that's not what it was.
Because I remember when after I gave you the fries.
It was the regular.
I gave you the fries and the girl on the register was like, "Was that USPA?" And I was like, "Chill, bro. That's my man. He gonna be something one day." You gonna remember this moment.
This why niggas don't really go to Checkers and they go to McDonald's and shit. Cause the niggas like, this the whole little Checkers crew. Yeah. All these niggas work at Checkers.
Hey man,
fuck them. Go to McDonald's. Don't go to Checkers. Now I'm never gonna get a Checkers sponsorship because of y'all.
Hey,
McDonald's, Wendy's, even go to Arby's before you go to Checkers, bro. All because of these guys, bro.
Hey man,
US Polo Assassin.
Started from the bottom. Now you're here.
Y'all niggas is ruthless and weird and crazy. Like, and you laughing? You was the fry guy.
He was the fry guy.
I know, cause nigga used to fill up my whole bag with fries. Like I get a burger and some fries, and I had 8,000 fries. I can't even find my fucking burger. Thank you though, bro, cause I used to be hungry, bro.
Exactly.
Good man right there, though.
Spend
bro.
all that money on that USPA.
We all came a long way.
Fact.
This is fire, cause we all knew each other for like 15 years and shit like that. I really love this.
It's a long time.
Proud of you guys.
Appreciate
I like
it,
the
man.
setup. I like everything.
Well, thank you for blessing us today, man. And new music on the way. Download Picasso right now.
Definitely go get Picasso. More mature music on the way. If you're a youngin', go crank Picasso. If If you an OG, I got some shit coming for you. I promise.